Discussing the solution of non-homogeneous. Homogeneous already been discussed. We are discussing non-homogeneous linear differential equation of higher orders. In that we are discussing particular integral type 2. Type 1 we have already been discussed in the last class, right? What is type 1 example? Type 1 means numerator you have exponential term divided by function of d. In such a case, what we are doing is we keep it e raised to ax as it is and we replace the denominator d by a. And we have discussed two examples in the last class and I have shared in the YouTube also. Please go through the example. You will come to know about more information out of that. One is assignment question. It is important for IA as well as SWE also. Okay. Now we are concentrating on type 2. What is type 2 is numerator is a trigonometric. In particularly in trigonometric you have either cos ax or sin ax divided by function of d. So in such a case, how to evaluate sin ax by function of d, cos ax by function of d is you just replace wherever d square, wherever you have d square, you replace by this value. This value is a, this is minus a square, you need to replace. In case of d cube, for example, sometimes in cube, you need to replace, or you can write d cube as d into d square and write d as it is and replace d square by minus a square. You'll know about more information later. If you have again d raised to 4 means we can write d square into d square, replace d square by minus a square and minus a square, again you can multiply, you will get the result. Okay, for example, just you can look at, we are concentrating only on particular integral here in this example. So simultaneously we also need to find out complementary function also, but here I am not going to explain here. Just I am going to find out particular integral. We usually write yp. If numerator is cos 2x divided by denominator is function of d, means d square plus 5. How to evaluate this particular integral? Hope you understand. How to evaluate this? Just you can identify the value of a. What is the value of a here? 2. So you need to replace in the denominator d square by what? Minus a square, minus a value is 2, 2 square, minus 2 square is 4. Therefore, write cos 2x as it is, replace d square by minus 4 plus 5, 5 minus 4 is 1, therefore you will get cos 2x by 1. So this is one of the important example from type 2. So it is very important, but I don't know whether which will come first. So as usual, how to solve this example? This is a non-homogeneous, right? Right side is not equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, we call it as homogeneous. So first you need to express in a standard form. What is standard form? You people already aware. You can write y double dash by first. Y double dash is d square y by dx square minus 4 dy by dx plus 13y is equal to cos 2x. Okay, so next we are going to replace what? D square by dx square by capital D square, d by dx by capital D, then the above equation becomes what? D square y, d square by dx square by d square into y minus 4 dy plus 13 y is equal to cos 2x. In these three terms, we have to take y common in the right side, d square minus 4d plus 13, we are taking y common in the right side is equal to cos 2x. So it is called standard form, isn't it? What is standard form? Function of d into y is equal to right side is phi of x. So this is called function of d into y is equal to phi of x is the standard form. So once you get the standard form, our aim is to what? Our aim is to what? We are going to find out auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation, student? Auxiliary equation is obtained by what? Replacing d by m. It will become m square minus 4m plus 13 and neglect y and cos 2x. You will get a what? Auxiliary equation. So to solve this auxiliary equation, what is auxiliary equation is about? It is a quadratic equation. How to solve quadratic equation? We have two methods. One is factorization method, another one is Sridhar's formula. One is factorization method, another one is Sridhar's formula. Factorization method doesn't work here. We are going for Sridhar's formula. So first compare this with that is am square plus bm plus c is equal to 0. Then write the value of a. A value is 1, b value is minus 4, c value is 13. Just compare. M square coefficient is a, m coefficient is b, b value is minus 4, c value is 13. We are using the Sridhar's formula. What is Sridhar's formula? M is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Just replace. B value is what? Minus 4 minus of minus plus 4 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4 whole square is 16 minus 4 into a minus 4 into a value is 1, c value is 13. 4 into 13 is 13 4s are 52 minus 52 divided by 2 into 1. So now it will become 4 plus or minus 16 minus 52. 16 minus 52 is minus 36. It is under the square root of minus 36 divided by 2 into 1 is just 2. It will become 4 plus or minus square root of minus 36. Square root of minus 36 is not 6. It is a 6i. So if you don't know means, you can write it separately. Square root of minus 36 can be written as square root of 36 into minus 1. This is square root of 36 into square root of minus 1. This is 6. This is I. Because you must remember, root AB can be written as root A into root B. This formula we have applied here. So therefore it will become 6i divided by 2. Take 2 common in the numerator. You will get this is 2 plus or minus 3i divided by 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled. You will get 2 plus or minus 3i. So based on the complex roots are repeated always, right? It is always appearing in the conjugate pairs. So what is the complementary function here? Yc based on 2 plus or minus 3i. This is e raised to 2 into x into c1 cos 3x plus c2 sin 3x. This first 2 is for exponential. Next plus or minus 3i is for c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x. So this is yc. Now let's go to find out particular integral. This is called complementary function. What is the particular integral? So let us come here. Yp is equal to find out yp, look at the standard form. In the standard form, keep it y as it is and you cross multiply this here. Okay, what you will get? Right side is cos 2x divided by d square minus 4d plus 13. D square minus 4d plus 13. If you are not interested, you can go it outside. We don't want to force anybody to sit inside the class. We have started since long back. Okay. So this is, I think, your first hour class. This is our 9th class. Okay. So this is cos 2x divided by d square minus 4d plus 13. Numerator is a trigonometric function, particularly cos, divided by denominator is function of d. This is a type 2 example, isn't it? What is type 2 example? Just now we have done. Numerator is either cos x or sin x divided by function of d. Therefore, we are going to replace what? Replace d square by what? Minus a square. Okay, here look at what is the value of a. A value is 2. We need to replace. What do we need to replace, student? Replace what? D square by minus a square. What is the value of a? 2 square, which is minus 4. We have to replace in the denominator, not in the numerator. So look at here. This is numerator cos 2x is keep it as it is. Replace d square by minus 4. Minus 4d, there is no changes, plus 13. Hope it's clear, right? Just we have replaced only d square by minus a square. We kept d as it is. Hope it's clear, right? Fine. Next, cos 2x divided by minus 4d, I will kept as it is. 13 minus 4, how much? 9. Still d appear in the denominator. There is no d at all in the final solution. So to remove this d, what I am doing is, I am going to rationalize the denominator. What I am doing? Say loudly. What I am doing here? Rationalization. What is the rationalization here? This is minus 4d minus 9, minus 4d minus 9. Just multiply and divided by minus 4d minus 9. If it is minus, you can write plus here. If it is plus, you can write minus sign. So we can multiply and divide by rationalization of denominator, that is which is equal to, further you can observe, don't write, just watch, minus 4 into cos 2x into d. D stands for, already differentiation. D stands for what? D by dx. So that's what. This is minus 4, I will kept as it is. D times of cos 2x. Differentiation of cos 2x is what? Minus sin 2x. Again this 2x is what? 2. Isn't it? Okay, next. Minus 9 into cos 2x is 9 cos 2x divided by, look at the denominator, this is a plus b, this is a minus b. Here a is minus 4d, b is 9. A plus b, here a is minus 4d, minus b is 9. So a plus b into a minus b, we have a formula, right? What is a plus b into a minus b? Please tell me. This is a square minus b square. So a square means 4d whole square. 4d whole square is 16d square. 4d square. 4d square is 4d whole square is how much? 4 4s are 16 d square minus 9 9s are 81. If you don't know means you can write here minus 4d whole square minus 9 square. Minus 4d whole square is 16d square minus 9 square is 81. Fine. Which is equal to minus minus plus 4 2s are 8. 8 sin 2x minus 9 cos 2x divided by 16d square minus 81. Look at, still d appear in the denominator. What is the type 2 example? Type 2 example is numerator is trigonometric. Numerator is trigonometric, either sine or cosine. In both the cases, the value of a is what? The value of a is 2 only. So again it is what? You can write here. It is what? Type 2 example. What is type 2 example? I will remember you people. Numerator is either cos ax or sin ax divided by function of d. Isn't it? So what do we need to do here? Replace, very good, replace d square by minus a square. Here minus a square becomes minus 4. Just replace it. 8 sin 2x minus cos 2x, right as it is, divided by 16 into minus 4 minus 81. So which is equal to minus, again denominator does not contain any d. 16 fours are 64 minus 64 minus 81. Minus 64 minus 81 is minus 145. So this is 8 sin 2x minus 9 cos 2x is as it is, divided by minus 145. So there is no d present in the denominator. That's our job is over. Finally we are going to write the general solution. What is general solution, student? General solution is yc plus yp. Yc plus yp. What is yc? Yc is here, right? What is yc? Y is equal to e power 2x into c1, please, c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x plus, what is yp? Yp is, you can take minus outside, minus 1 by 145 times of 8 sin 2x minus 9 cos 2x. So this is the solution of type 2 example. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we'll meet in the next video. Okay.